Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to your reading for November the 27th through through December the 3rd. Oh my God, it's the end of the year. I can't believe it. This is a general reading, okay, Sagittarius, and if you have a dilemma, please get a private reading. They really work. Now, I've brought out a new one question reading for $15, so everybody can afford $15. So if you have a dilemma, you can ask that one question, and that will be conducted via email, and I'll send a photo of the spread and give you my interpretation of it. So for $15, you can't beat it. Go to my website, and the link will be below. And you'll see the $15 reading in the tarot card reading. So purchase that and we'll get on it. Or you can do PayPal me, and I'll put that link in below too. So thank you for all the love and all the subscriptions. I'd really appreciate it if you give me a thumbs up, if you would share this video, and subscribe if you haven't already. Now, oh, and please comment. I love feedback. Let's go to your cards. You get an extra card this month too, for the duration of your birthday time. So I'm going to need to put my glasses on for this. So the first card that came up for you is the Ace of Chalices. Falling in love card, darling. This is falling in love. This is a deeper... Getting in a relationship, this can be a friendship, it can be a love. I'm kind of getting a lover. It can also be a family member. You could be coming to a new understanding and a deeper meaning and a much more fulfilling connection with someone. And this is like, for some of you, but for some of you, I feel that things are really feeling good for you. And underneath the Ace of Chalices, you've got the Three of Cups. That's celebrate, darling. I want to sing that song, Celebrate. Listen, this is about going out with the girls, going out with the boys, kicking your shoes off, really celebrating. Don't forget to have fun for yourself. And Sagittarius, I know you're good at that. I'm sure you'll really enjoy yourself. This is definitely, this can also celebrate the fact that you've got this wonderful, deeper connection. Maybe some of you are falling in love. Enjoy it. Really get into it. I'm looking at this next card, right? And you've got, look, the Nine of Cups, your dream come true. This is your dream and wishes come true. It's like you're feeling fantastic. You're high and, in celebratory mode, and it's your birthday and you love this season. And underneath it, we have the Two of Swords. Now, she's sitting there with the swords, right, kind of crossed, and with a blindfold on, and she's kind of refusing to see something. And the first thing I got was, you can be over celebrating. So yes, celebrate, but be careful not to overdo it, not to overspend. Look at maybe it's looking at your finances, that it might be something like that for some of you. And for some of you, you might have, I also got an indecision. So maybe you're afraid to kind of go forward with this new relationship that some of you may have gotten into. And you're kind of, it's like a block, you're blocked. It's an energy block is what I'm getting. Sometimes when this card comes up, it's like, look, first of all, look, take a deep breath in and really look at the situation. Look at it honestly. You know, the moon's in here. It's like the truth is coming out, right? And we're coming up to a full moon. This on December 3rd. This is definitely about the truth coming out in a situation. It's look at the truth, Sagittarius. Whatever's going on for you, you need to kind of take the blindfolds off and look at it. It's something that you're avoiding. This is definitely an avoidance of something. So maybe you're over celebrating, overindulging yourself, being overly generous with other people, kind of way beyond your means. Kind of thing. So this is definitely saying stop, take the blindfold up and deal. Now the next card that came up is the Hermit card. Now the Hermit is about going inside, right? Because you've got this issue that you're not looking at, and this is about, listen, all the answers are inside. So go inside. Meditate. Meditation, darling, it's so important. Get in contact with yourself. Get in contact with the truth, you know. And then when you're in that place, you can deal with basically anything. And underneath that, you've got the Knight of Swords. Now, I got two things with this too. So I have a feeling that there are two messages here, because I don't usually get such clear two messages, right? So for those of you who are falling in love, I feel that you're afraid and you're being indecisive about this person. And this, when this card comes up, it's like, go inside, connect with yourself, go tap into that reservoir of wisdom and knowledge. And this is saying, don't look, take action and do that. Don't be afraid to love. Like, open up, be vulnerable. This is like taking action. It's about moving forward. You see, you've stopped, but you need to kind of move forward with this. Make a decision. The indecision, the indecisiveness of you, whether you want to be in this, whether you want to put everything into it, whether you want to feel this feeling, is kind of blocking you and holding you back. So this is saying, you know, listen, there's a heart beating in there somewhere, Sagittarius, you know, allow it to beat, right? This is like doing the right thing for the right reasons. He's a champion for justice. He's in there, you know. Don't be too harsh to judge either. I'm getting that. Now for others, this is about looking at the issue at hand that you're avoiding. There is an issue that you're avoiding, Sagittarius. I don't know what it is, only you can answer it. And this is saying it. Now, great things are happening, but there's an underlying issue that you must deal with. And this is saying take action, because when you ignore something that's not going quite right, and even though there's a lot of great things happening, you're kind of sweeping something under the carpet. And you need to address it. And you need to really be solution orientated. And this is about going inside. This is also about seeking a spiritual mentor. And I just feel that you have to really take action on this and do the right thing for the right reasons, Sagittarius. Like, yes, celebrate, really enjoy it, but don't ignore the fact that there's something going on. There's an issue that you're avoiding. You don't want to deal with. And this is a clear message that, look, it's time. You must deal with this issue, because if you don't, it's going to get bigger and it's going to come back more fiercely. So this is the time to take action and deal with it. You've got to put a plan of action together. You do. Right after your birthday, you must put that plan of action in place, because it's important that you deal with this. Really, it is. And then the underlying message is don't be afraid to handle this, because it's going to really, by handling it in a really diplomatic and compassionate, about being compassionate, you have to be compassionate, right? And kind, and deal with it from a place of an understanding rather than being understood, right? Because you've got the sun shining on you. This is like lovely. So you've got this wonderful, for those of you who are falling in love, darling, go for it, enjoy it. Don't be afraid to love. Listen, you know, I always say pain's inevitable, suffering's optional. Hey, maybe we get hurt. Maybe we won't. You know what I mean? Don't avoid falling in love. Don't. The sun is out and shining on you. It's all good, Sagittarius. Now, you have an extra card because it's your birthday, and I chose the Mother Mary cards. Love her. Mother Mary by Alana Fairchild. These are beautiful cards. And Mother Mary is one of my guides, and she's the Queen of Angels. Oh, darling. 2 cards popped out. This is for you, Sagittarius. This is for this week. You're not going to believe this, right? It's so interesting. Okay, you've got Our Lady of Charity, and this jumped out at me right before the reading. Charity. What's really this? Hold on. So you've got 2 cards. Oh, look at that. Okay. So you've got Our Lady of Charity. And this, I'm telling you, there's something that you are not looking at for some of you. I feel that that's why 2 cards have come up, because there are 2 messages here for 2 different groups of people that are going through the same, or, you know, different things. But it's interesting. So Our Lady of Charity is about being in service. This is about dealing with the underlying issue, but dealing with it in a charitable way and being of service. So if you think of this underlying issue that you're not, and it might be a relationship, it could be a family member, it could be a lover, it could be a mother, it could be somebody, or it could be a work situation. Only you can tell me that, can tell yourself that, or can, you know, apply this to whatever it means to you. 44, the angels, right? That number, I love that. So Our Lady of Charity is about being in service. When you are in service, you are in God's grace, right? And you're taking the, you can't take something personally when you're in service for someone or something. So come at this situation with a charitable point of view, with like, this is going to be a healing thing. This is about putting other people first before yourself. And Mother Mary will help you be in that place of charity, and really she'll shine a light on you. Look, it's the same color as the sun, right? Look at that. Beautiful. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. Gorgeous cards. So for some of you, it's being in charity. And then it's the other card that came up is Our Lady of the Star Blossom. Now, the Star Blossom is a healing card. This is a spiritual and physical an emotional healing card. So I have a feeling that this, I definitely am getting this with this. And it's interesting, look, those cards kind of matching color too. This is about going inside. Call upon Mother Mary to help you heal and to she will help you heal. I'm sorry, I was tapping into these cards as I got a little, okay. Ask for Mother Mary's help, right? In the situation, in opening your heart, because you're going to be healed. I think taking action and making this decision, right, to experience love on a deep level. I have a feeling that this is going to be a really wonderful journey for you, this new person that's coming into your life. And I have a feeling that it's almost going to be healing for you on some level, because you're going to be vulnerable. And this card is saying, look, Mother Mary's with you. You don't need to worry. Love. Love. Go ahead and open your heart, because Mother Mary is going to be here and she's going to heal you. You know, it's like, this is like the star card almost. You know, when the star comes in, it's like it's a card of hope. And it's where, and light is shed where there was once darkness, you know. There's a heart beating inside of you, Sagittarius. Allow that heart to beat fully and open up like a lotus flower, like the star, blossom. Allow it to blossom and open, because there's a deep healing that can happen here. I have a feeling that this will be a really good match for you. This person could be, listen, if he or she is not the one, then it's definitely a wonderful healing experience at worst case scenario. So jump in. That's what I say. I say jump in. Be decisive. Don't block yourself from this wonderful healing energy that can come in. Don't worry. Look, the sun's shining on you, darling. You're going to have a great time. And for those of you, stay in service. Be of service to others. You know, put yourself on the shelf for a minute. Put your feelings on the shelf and put this other person first. Whoever this person is or this issue, put it first and think of how you can be of service in this situation or to this person in order to deal with it, right? And to move forward. Because you'll move forward when you come from a charitable aspect into the situation. Sagittarius, thank you so much for tuning in. I love you all. Mwah. Happy birthday, and I'll see you next week. For a personal reading, please email Mary at liveinthesolution.com.